Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is my Geek Haul for this week. That's right, I keep my geekiness and nerdiness flowing throughout the month. And quite honestly, I've yet to find one of those subscription boxes that fits me to a T. They all want to shove me inside the box that I really don't live in. Instead, I assemble my own stuff that you can get for yourself. Just check out the links in this video's description. Withings sent me their home HD camera with air quality sensors. Free time-lapse, 5-second free video, smart zoom, and spike alert. HD camera with night vision, wide angle of 135 degrees, and an air quality sensor to be able to detect volatile organic compound, which is exactly how people would describe me. It also happens to have enhanced two-way talk, and does not want to seem to come out of the box, because Chris can't read directions. Made for the iPod, iPhone, or iPad. Ooh, it looks kind of cute. I can't believe I just used that word to describe a camera. It's Bluetooth ready, but is Wi-Fi enabled and has a network port plus a USB port and other ports. And if you don't like the color of this wood grain, it looks like you can replace it. It's accessorable. Accessorizable? You can swap them out. I like Withings because it's not just about making smart choices, but smart choices for healthy living. It's the Rogue Voodoo Donut Pretzel Raspberry and Chocolate Ale. This drink screams to me, have some sugar with your beer because you're not fat enough. And I think we all know that I've been meaning to shed a few pounds once the Apple Watch arrives. Which is weird, because I'll actually be gaining weight. Thanks to my friends Jasmine and Slav for giving me this beer. And thanks to my friends R2-D2 and C-3PO for holding on to it. It looks darkish. Not dark, dark-ish. I'm not sure if you're supposed to blow on the head, but I do it anyway, because it's fun! What, I'm the only person who blows on heads? I'm not a beer-drinking professional, but I do like beer. Especially beers that I haven't tried, that seem to be nerdy in general. You know, unique, like me. Weird, like me. That doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like raspberry chocolate soda with a bitter finish. Now this may be a bit of a stretch, but I consider this a health drink because it has raspberries in it. That's a fruit. I'm drinking fruit juice. That happens to be carbonated and comes with other flavors. Next up, instead of just drinking chocolate, today I'm going to smell like chocolate with dark chocolate perfume, or cologne. Scent, and it was sent to me by Demeter. Ah, I shouldn't have sprayed it on after shaving! But I do smell like freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Seriously, that's good stuff. But what does Play-Doh cologne smell like? Let's find out. Not Play-Doh. It's a bit more like Socrates. Actually, I'm not sure what that smells like. Perhaps I'll have better luck with pizza. You might actually remember me trying this a few weeks ago in my daily vlog. I assume you're subscribed to our vlog channel, aren't you? And you're watching and liking and listening, and wow, that really does smell like pizza. Very oregano-ish with a hint of tomato. Okay, word of the wise, don't do that. Have you ever wanted to smell like a cigar without actually smoking one? You may have a chance with the Humidor cologne. Those are pretty much all the doors we have in Seattle. Humid. Ooh, smells like cloves. I love that. It's one of my favorite gums of all time. Did you know they had clove gum? Here, smell it! Oh wait, you can't. You have to get it for yourself. Now, for all of you out there who can't decide which kind of computer you like more, there's the waffles scent. Missed me? Whoa! It smells like waffles with maple syrup! No, wait, not real maple syrup. High fructose corn syrup! Come on, you can't tell me that those scents aren't nerdy. Did you like the movie Tron? Confirm, Alan 1. When I was younger, I traded to get the original Flynn figure. This is not the original. It's a remake. So here's Tron, here's Flynn, each one with their identity discs. But where's Sark, you might ask? He's right here, of course. in the same hand that I held Tron and Flynn a few seconds earlier. I could even hold all three in one hand, and they even glow in the dark. But is that the end of line? Hardly. This is what they look like. I've got my warrior still inside the package, which is pretty close to mint, unlike the packages that the other figures arrived in. That's okay, I was planning on removing him from the packaging anyway. These figures were reproduced from the original molds, I believe, for the 20th anniversary, and there was no time like the present to get them, if only because I like action figures. I even found this action figure at the store, and it was like 60% off. I thought he was designed rather awesomely, even though I know nothing about the Red Kai fandom. This figure is called Chem Master, which is just the opposite of me, because I am definitely not a master of chemistry. He is quite attached to this bubble. Oh, not anymore. I'm a huge fan of aliens, robots, cyborgs, monsters, these types of action figures that don't look like they're human. Humanoid maybe, but definitely not human. This guy or girl has 9 points of articulation. I'm a huge fan of toy photographers, people who take pictures of these things everywhere. Remember Kenner's original TIE Fighter pilot? This is the one that I collected when I was a kid. So imagine how happy I was when DorksideToys.com sent me the new one. TIE pilots are specially trained to fly TIE starfighters in battle and on missions for the Empire. Can you spot the differences and similarities? Yes, they're both TIE pilots. But this one looks like it's been working out more than this one. And they're both 5 points of articulation. I'm bringing this up not just to thank DorksideToys.com, but to let you know I'm going to be doing a dedicated Star Wars haul at some point this week as well. And quite possibly a dedicated action figure review too. If you're a kidult like me and grew up in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, you may be interested in either one of these books, or both of them by Philip Reed. Action figures not included, and each sold separately. But don't worry, there's not a lot of reading involved. It's mostly pictures. Remember G.I. Joe back in the day? Or Mask? Or GoBots? Or superpowers? I do. I may run out of room storing all the awesome toys that I collect, but I'll never run out of room digitally because Mophie loves me. That's exactly what the box says, if I can get it to reflect in the light right. They just sent me a 32 gigabyte space station. So that means I could put the TIE pilot on the space station. It's made for smartphones, tablets, and other USB devices. But it's not just storage. It also contains a battery inside, with apps available for Android or iOS. With this, you'll leave no file behind. Dun, 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 ba-ba! Dum 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 dum, not dumb. You'd think this would be extremely light, but it's got some heft to it. Wow! Plus it comes with a micro USB cable, because I didn't have enough of them already. Seriously though, it was rather nice for Mophie to send this along. It looks like a good solution, and it doesn't add any bulk to your iPhone. Over the past week, I picked up the new Puke-taculars with Comic-Con Ron and French Kiss Trish, including exclusive trading card stickers inside, which I haven't seen yet. I tell you what, I'll open these if this video gets 1,000 likes within a year's time. See? It's completely up to you. Man, whatever that Play-Doh scent is, I don't like it. I can still smell it. Somewhere. Hopefully not on me. Please keep in mind that I'd really like to see the sticker inside, and I'd like to read these comic books too. Thanks again for tuning— What? Oh, I forgot the snack? Doesn't the beer count? Fine. Courtesy of Carlos Can Cook, I have mystery peeps. Are they fruity, salty, tangy, zesty? You don't know until you stick one in your mouth. Now, it's only because Carlos is a fantastic supporter and happens to be an active patron, and you can become a patron too if you want, starting at just $2 a month at chrispirillo.com. Wow, that smells like everything. Seriously, when I inhaled the first time, it smelled like sweetness, and then when I inhaled the second time, it smelled like feet. It was never the taste of Peeps that bothered me much. It was always the texture. It's like eating sandy marshmallows. That's not gonna let melt away in my mouth first. You might remember I did another video on Peeps a few weeks ago. I lucked out on this one. It's sweet. Fruity, like a fruit punch. Sexed! It tastes like a flower peed on it. Sexed! This is precisely what I'd imagine Abe Vigoda's butthole to taste like. Thanks again, Carlos, and thank you everybody for tuning in. If you have any other kind of geeky or nerdy or fun or wacky things for me to try, be sure to let me know sooner rather than later. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.